All right. Hi, you guys. Now, we gonna try get into it. I ain't take no pictures. Hold on. Let me take a couple pictures. Let's get a little boomerang in real quick. And we about to go ahead and eat. My bad. I didn't do this before. But I ain't turning the light on. Let's turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. Okay. So, what we have here? We have some Dungeness crab, some sausages. Let me see. I wonder if I turn it the other way. Y'all probably can see it better. Okay. So we got Dungeness crabs. We got some shrimp. We got some sausages. We got some little neck clams. Here's the shrimp. We got a couple eggs. We got a piece of corn. And yeah, that's it. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, what have y'all been up to since the last time got on here? I ain't talked to y'all because I was hot and hungry. But what y'all been up to? Mm-hmm. Got a little jalapeno garlic butter. Mm-mm. So, let's see. What do we want to talk about? I kind of want to talk about what's been going on in my crazy ass life. I don't want to say that. Because I'm not claiming to having a crazy ass life. But my discernment has definitely been tested. It's being tested, all that. And I just don't have time for none of it. I don't have time for none of it. Like, I don't have time for the games. I ain't even offer y'all none. Here's a shrimp with a lot of garlic, jalapeno. It got some chili crisp in here. You see that steaming? But I know I look good. Like, I know I do. And why should I hide it? Like, I'm not about to sit here and cover myself up. Like, y'all don't see me get on here all kind of way. So at the end of the day, I'm just comfortable in who I am. Like, if I want to be covered up, I'll be covered up. If I want to show off, I'm going to show off. But why does that make it as if that's the only thing I have to offer? And then the crazy thing is the way people speak about me, they not have plenty to offer. They don't got shit to offer. So why is you fucking coming around me? No, you don't got shit to offer me. No, all you want to do is play a game. All you want to do is get your little dick wet. All you want to do is create karma. Like, so a piece of onion, I ain't about to trip. Like, why is you creating karma for yourself? First of all, like, y'all do know when you play around with high vibrational people, especially me, like, I give you hella opportunity to be honest. I tell you what my intentions are, so you can tell me what your intentions are. If your intentions are not for nothing long term, don't make it seem like that. Because all you're doing is deceiving yourself at the end of the day. Because, baby, once you get a taste of this, I promise you, it's going to change your life. Fuck, I want to put some more oil. Seasoning in this, but there's not. But I had put enough, but I didn't. It's still good though. Fuck. The damn chili crisp. I forgot to put my cayenne butter in here. I swear, I'm so done with people. So that's what I was saying. I mean, cutting people out left and right. I don't give a fuck how I feel about you. If you want games, I'm fucking done. Clearly, because how I felt about you, it never mattered. So why would it fucking matter now that I don't care? I'm like, where's my paper towel? Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I had to get some seasoning. Cause I don't use salted butter, so it's like no salt. I'm just gonna I mean, I'm just not about to take nobody serious until I see they serious about me. Like, that's it. Then, oh my goodness, I went on a date. This fucking dude. Like, we went on 2 dates. The first date it went really good. First date went well. Second date, this motherfucker tried to tell me what I was gonna do. Like, then, so, okay, the first date we went out on a Saturday. The second date was a Thursday. That Wednesday, he had a whole, and I was talking to him like damn near all day, every day. Like since the fucking date. Like, hold on. Okay. So, like I was saying. He had a whole fit on that Wednesday because he said he was all, I love you. And I was like, I love you. I love you. I did not say I love you. I said I like you too. And he had a whole like temper tantrum talking about how he don't want to invest his feelings and waste his time. You know, typical shit usually girls say. Like, dude, it's like day 4, day 3, 4, 5, whatever day it is. It just ain't even been a week yet. How about that? For you to be like, I love you. And feel some type of way because I don't say it back. Like, you don't even know me. And that was my whole thing. Like, you don't even know me to say you love me. And I'm like, okay. Like, I let that slide. But that was red flag number 1. Then, so, like I said, when we go out, I don't know, my mother keep fucking leaving the door open and talking to people and shit. Just go outside. Letting these little nets in. But, so, Thursday, like I said, he tried to tell me what to do. Like, we went out for lunch. Because I was like, I gotta get my son by like around 6 o'clock. And so, when we get out, like once we out, and he had a haircut appointment at 5. Probably like 45 minutes away from where I live. I don't even remember. That was just like, he wanted me to go, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go because I'm not gonna chance being late. Taking on my son. So, he's African. And his little accent came out, everything. He was like, you going with me to get my hair cut, and then we're gonna go and get your son. I was like, who the fuck are you talking to? Then, I'll talk about that later. So then he was just like, I'm just playing. Because at this point, I'm like, you can just take me home now. Fuck the food. I ain't even hungry no more. And so he like, I'm just playing. So then he like stopping to get all these snacks and shit. Cause like the restaurant that he wanted to go to wasn't open. So then we driving around to all these like restaurants, and like they don't open until like the evening. I'm like, why don't you have this like sorted out before we come? Like, who doesn't check? Who wants to go to a particular restaurant? It doesn't even check to see if they're open. Like, I've never heard of that before. Like, if this not somewhere that you frequent, like, you need to be checking on that. And then in the car, he was like asking me to call. Like, don't do this. This is the second date. Like, don't ask me to do all this work. You were supposed to I had all this figured out before you even took me anywhere. So once so like I said, he stopped at Dunkin' Donuts because the restaurant wasn't open. So the original restaurant that he wanted to go to wasn't open, and next door to it was a Dunkin' Donuts. And so he was like, he wanted to get a coffee. Okay, understandable. Like, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I know people who drink coffee. They like to drink coffee whenever. Whatever's your prerogative. So we get inside Dunkin' Donuts. He ordering donuts and shit. And I'm like, well, since we in here, let me get a hash brown. I know he did. He tried to order it, but the man who took the order, I don't know what the fuck. So I didn't get my hash brown at the end of the day. Then I'm just like, okay, you got your shit. Like, let's go. I ain't saying that, but I'm just like, okay, like, once he got his stuff, I'm like, all right, let's go. Like, I'm ready. He trying to give me donuts and shit. I don't want that shit. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, we supposed to be going to eat. Like, why'd you try to give me donuts? After you didn't even ask me what kind I like, if anything, trying to get me to eat this shit. And then you get some custard filled shit. Like, if you don't know shit about me, because that's fucking disgusting. Like, I don't eat nothing, no donuts filled with shit. Like, no. No. And then he had some like glaze, but I'm just like, I don't want that. Like, I want some food. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Then he got some shit with some sprinkles on it and a bunch of damn whipped cream, talking about, huh, just for you. I did not ask for that. I did not ask for none of that. Why'd you study trying to give me shit I didn't even ask for? So we leave out the Dunkin' Donuts, and none of the restaurants open. The restaurant, it was an African restaurant. He said his brother had a party there a few years ago, and the food was good. So mote it be. Probably was. However, today, we going there. The lady ain't even speak. She on the phone. He said hello. She's still talking on the phone. He said hello again, and then she said hi. They didn't even look our way. Still on the phone talking. Then she go in the back, get some menus, and come back and hand them to her. Still on the phone. So I'm just like, I don't mind. If it's good African food, I fuck with it. So we sitting there talking because we discussing that whole temper tantrum from the day before. And so And that's when he tried to look up and be like, you come with me to get my haircut. While we waiting for her to take the order. Like, okay, cool. We sitting at the bar. Why the fuck do I see like a rat come out the bottom of the damn floor? I guess it was like the drainage, you know, I mean it's the bar. So they have like a little drainage spot. A fucking rat comes out the floor and goes back into the damn hole. Hell fucking no, I ain't eating here. Hell motherfucking no. It's time to go. He laughing. He like, okay, you don't want to eat African food? No, nigga, I don't want to eat no food where there's rats around. Like, what the fuck don't you hear? I'm like, I've eaten African food before. That ain't the issue. I ain't about to eat nowhere where there's fucking rodents walking around next to the kitchen. Like, literally, the kitchen is probably like 5 steps away from the damn bar. That shit was all connected. So if it can be in the bar, it can be in the kitchen. Like, literally, you look through the bar, you look through the kitchen. He think it's funny. We go to another restaurant. And he ain't even talking. He's just sitting around looking. But he's looking at, I don't know. I asked, and he said nothing. I don't know. So, we in the restaurant for at least good 30 or 45 minutes. Ain't even had no conversation. The whole time, whatever was said, he kept talking about, he was talking about himself. He was selling himself. You know how I feel about selling yourself. And if you don't know, I fucking hate people who sell themselves. Like, what are you selling yourself for? Just be you. If you being you is such a good person, that's all you gotta do. You don't gotta tell me that you such a good person. Just show me. So this nigga just selling himself, talking about how he was saying how a doctor here, he did something for a doctor here, and he was like, you're such a good person, like I'm indebted to you. And then he was like, you know, I'm just like, for a person like of his stature, like and that's the crazy part, is like he's a pretty decent dude, but I know he got some issues. Like he one of them people that like they smart enough to fucking make you think that they not like fucking crazy. But just like, you know, for a man of his stature, for him to say that, you know, I must be a really good dude. And I'm just like, Like, if he wasn't talking about himself, it was no conversation. So I'm just like, I'm bored. So I'm like, I'm not saying nothing. We get back in the car, and he put my address in the GPS. So I'm like, good. Like, it's time for me to go home anyway. So on the way to my house, this motherfucker completely loses it. Like, whatever coulda, woulda been is no. It's done. So he he noticed that I just was like not really excuse me, not really talking. So he just kept asking me like, "What's wrong?" Then he just like kept saying "baby." I'm one of them girls that I don't like being called baby. Like if we not together. But I don't. Okay, let me rephrase it, cause I don't mind being called baby. I don't like being called baby when we only known each other for a week. Like, don't call me baby. Call me my name. And it ain't even been a week. Like, so he just like, baby, what's wrong? Baby, what's wrong? And I'm just like, nothing. He's ready to get the fuck in the house. So then he's like, I feel that this nigga goes off. He's like, I feel like you don't want me anymore. And just like spazzing, like, um, I don't feel like you love me anymore. Cause I guess cause I was talking to him, like I said, every damn day since our date. Like I was giving him too much attention. And so yeah, she equated that as to me loving him. I don't know. After I told this nigga like I don't love you. I don't know you. Like what the fuck? I don't know you. This motherfucker has the audacity while we on the highway to be like, I'll crash the car and kill us both. I put that on my son. This nigga said that. Oh, we done. If it wasn't no strikes, that was all of them. Because what I don't do is take threats lightly, especially by motherfuckers I don't know. I don't know if you for real. I don't know if you're not. Like, I don't know. But if it's just like, if you can say this right now, I know you can say some shit later. Who knows how you're going to act later? What the fuck? Did y'all see that? Alright. But yeah, that's the craziness that I've been dealing with. I'm just taking a break. When I got caught, like, Mercury retrograde, like, she showed her ass, like, you waited till your shadow phase to, like, because I thought I was good. People wanting to pop up. You didn't want me before, don't want me now. Fuck. If anything, I'm more smarter and more intuitive. I will read your ass, like, for real. Save these boobies and shit for somebody who appreciate them and only want them. Only these. But yeah, I'm full, so that's it. That's what's been going on in my crazy world. No, I'm not claiming that. It's not a crazy world, but that's what's been going on for my Mercury retrograde. So I guess, I mean, this person has been trying to take me out for like months. So I guess it was like, just that time to clear out that energy with Mercury. And no, baby, no. But I appreciate y'all for watching this video. I'm out.